Welcome to episode 2 of Flat Mr. Sheiner. I'm here with our old buddy, Commodore John Barry, and we are driving over the Commodore Barry Bridge right now. And we are on our way into Commodore Barry's home city of Philadelphia. We're dropping off the Commodore. Where do you want to go, Commodore? Anywhere would be great, Mr. Sheiner. I just love being back in the city of Philadelphia. Many of my students don't know that the city of Philadelphia's nickname is the City of Brotherly Love. That's right, Mr. Sheiner, the City of Brotherly Love. Watch out for that car, Mr. Sheiner. Oh, didn't see it. Anyway, we're going to meet up with another famous person, and we're going to walk around Philadelphia, and we're going to learn about Constitution Day, what it is, and why we celebrate it on September 17th. Sounds like fun. Unfortunately, I can't hang with you and your special guest, but I appreciate all the work you're doing with your social studies students. You certainly are an amazing teacher. Thank you, Commodore. I really appreciate it. And I know my students will appreciate all these fun videos that we're doing too. We're almost off the bridge, heading to Philadelphia, and I can't wait to get into the city, walk around with our special guest, and see how it goes as we learn about Constitution Day. We just dropped Commodore Barry off at his house in Philadelphia, and right now we're on the corner of South Street and 4th, and we're right in front of a great cheesesteak place called Jim's Steaks. I'm gonna meet my friend who's gonna be a surprise guest and another Philadelphia favorite, and we're gonna talk today about what Constitution Day is, and we're gonna walk around some hot spots in Philadelphia. So I'm meeting my friend here for lunch, and here he is. Oh, Rocky Balboa. Hey Rocky, how was the trip in?
Well, I came from the south side right now, and I'm really excited to have lunch with you, Mr. Sheiner, and learn about this Constitution Day. I didn't do well in school, so I don't know much about Constitution Day, but I sure know how to lay a whipping on guys like Apollo Creed and Ivan Drago. So let's go get the lunch you want and teach me about Constitution Day.
Certainly will, Rock. Let's go. Wow, Rocky, this looks awesome.
Oh, Mr. Sheiner, I don't like eating cheesesteaks. My favorite is raw eggs.
Raw eggs? Really?
Yeah, that's what Rocky does when he trains. I'm gonna drink these raw eggs here, mix it around, and drink it. Thank you for the help. Getting ready to train. After we eat this lunch, we're gonna be on our way to Independence Hall to see where they signed the Constitution.
All right, I'm excited to eat this cheesesteak and hang with my buddy Rocky.
All right, I'm excited to drink these eggs and hang with my buddy Flat Mr. Sheiner.
We're here in Philadelphia and took the walk over from Jim's Steak to walk off those cheesesteaks to see Independence Hall. The Constitution of the United States was written and signed in Philadelphia in Independence Hall, in the assembly room of what was the Pennsylvania State House, now known as Independence Hall.
Well, that's pretty interesting, Mr. Sheiner. Tell me more about this Constitution Day.
Well, citizens of the United States have celebrated Independence Day and President's Day since the 1870s. However, in 2005, the nation began to celebrate Constitution Day, also known as Citizenship Day. Constitution Day is an American holiday honoring the day the 39 delegates to the Constitutional Convention signed the United States Constitution. The historic date was September 17th, 1787.
Oh, that's some interesting facts, Mr. Sheiner. You know, the Pennsylvania State House was pretty old, right? How old is it?
Well, the building was built in the early 1700s, and, this is where they did a lot of the Constitutional Convention work started by James Madison. Let's take a walk around the neighborhood and see what else is up. Hey, Rock, as we walk around Independence Hall, won't you notice the statue of my main man, Commodore John Barry?
Oh yeah, that's the guy you drove down with from Brooklyn, right?
Yes. Monday, we celebrated Commodore John Barry Day. Let's keep walking around the city and Independence Hall and head on over to the Liberty Bell at some point.
Sounds good. Mr. Sheiner. Hey, Mr. Sheiner, do you have any fun facts about the Constitution of the United States?
Well, you know what, Rocky? I absolutely do. I have a couple of fun facts for you.
Could you tell me a couple?
Sure. The U.S. Constitution has 4,400 words. It is the oldest and shortest written constitution of any major government in the world.
That's pretty cool. 4,400 words. Wow. You got another one?
Sure. The Constitution was handwritten by a man named Jacob Shallis, a Pennsylvania General Assembly clerk, for only $30, which would equate to about $830 today.
Wow, that guy was kind of ripped off, right?
Well, considering it's such an important document, he should have been paid more. Let's keep walking around Philly.
Absolutely.
So, Rock, right now we're at another Philadelphia hotspot. We're right by, or right in front of the Liberty Bell.
Oh, I love the Liberty Bell, Mr. Sheiner. But I really want to learn about some more information about Constitution Day.
All right. Well, let me tell you something about Louise Lee and Constitution Day. Another important figure in the creation of Constitution Day is Louise Lee. Lee, after taking a course in constitutional history with the National Center for Constitutional Studies, was inspired to spread her newfound love of the Constitution throughout the country. In 1997, she founded a nonprofit organization to help encourage recognition of the importance of this national holiday. Through her efforts, Constitution Day became an official holiday alongside Citizenship Day in 2004. With the help of her support from Senator Robert Byrd, they announced it as Constitution Day. Constitution Day and the amendment to the Omnibus Spending Bill passed in May 2005. The United States Department of Education backed this law when it announced that it would apply to any school receiving federal funds of any kind to teach Constitution Day. The two allowances of the law were that the head of every federal agency provide each employee with educational materials concerning the Constitution on September 17th. And that's what we're doing today for our Roy W. Brown students. We are teaching them about Constitutional Day. Constitution Day, along with Independence Day, July 4th, and President's Day, is an important part of the cultural heritage of the United States of America because it recognizes the value of the American experiment and the success of a nation of free people whose rights and liberties are protected by the written Constitution. We're going to walk around some more Philadelphia.
Sounds good, Mr. Sheiner. Can't wait. I got a spot I want to show you too. It's special.
Oh yeah? Where's that?
You'll see. Hey, Mr. Sheiner, we're right now in front of my favorite spot in Philadelphia, which is the Philadelphia Museum of Art. This is where I like to get down and train and run those steps.
Those steps? Really, Rock?
Yeah, and you're going to run it with me. I learned a lot about the Constitution today and Constitution Day, and I appreciate you coming down to my city, the city of brotherly love.
So, Rock, we're really going to run those steps?
Yes, sir. We're going to run that Philly cheesesteak right off of you and sweat you down a little bit to fighting weight. Are you ready?
I don't know. But I hear that music, Rock.
Yeah, that's my music. We're going to run the steps, run right to my statue, and, we're going to take it out.
All right. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed episode number 2 of Flat Mr. Sheiner as we learned about Constitution Day.
I know I certainly enjoyed it. It looks like you're a little winded from that run, Mr. Sheiner.
I certainly am, Rock.
But I hope you had a fun day. I definitely did. I learned a lot about Constitution Day, and I hope you had some fun in my city too.
I definitely did, and I love your statue. Rock, you certainly are an icon here in Philadelphia.
I want all you little kids to watch Rockies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not so much. That one wasn't good. And all the Apollo movies, all right, to see me in it, Rocky Balboa.
All right, gang, we're going to sign out now and see you on the next episode of Flat Mr. Sheiner.